Hello everyone, today we will talk about NIS positions in SIRR management. You may wonder what does those stand for. Okay, let's go through it. NIS means non-interest sensitive. So those positions means when interest rate change, they are still there, such as checking savings account. And the other concept here we have is SIRR. That means the structural interest rate risk. For structural, these products are like the pre-packaged investments that normally included assets linked to interest plus one or more derivatives. You can generally understand it as some banking products. They usually pre-packaged it, so it's easy for you to take it as a whole package. And this topic is talking about those non-interest sensitive ones, how we manage their structural interest rate risk. So for example, here is a balance sheet. Usually for the balance sheet, we have some cash and some mortgages, some loans, credit cards, some investment security, and some other assets. Those are the asset part. We also have the liability part, such as non-maturity deposit, term deposits, and wholesale funding, and we also the shareholders' equity and other liabilities. Underlying, we do a lot of hedging derivatives there. So for this one, we highlighted those red parts, such as the non-maturity deposits, credit cards, and shareholder equities. We generally think those are non-interest sensitive. So usually for banks, the treasury's operation objective is to minimize the interest rate gap risk, matching the repricing time between the asset and the liabilities. However, there are three main balance sheet items that do not have contractual repricing and or maturity timing, as I mentioned there. If you have a time there or term there, we can match it to asset and liability. But for those who we don't have a maturity timing, such as the non-maturity deposit, checking savings account, the shareholders' equity, they may always be there and they may go away once they don't trust you, or the credit cards. For those positions, by nature, it generates structural NII, that means net interest income risk to the bank. So it need to further understand the like a permanency and the rate pass-through nature of those positions. For the non-maturity balance that are deemed both permanent and non-interest sensitive can be used to fund fixed rate assets or liabilities, hence reduce the bank's repricing risk. This practice is called tractoring in the Canadian bank industry. For those non-maturity balance that are deemed interest sensitive or unstable to be designated to fund floating positions. So here is an overview about those non-interest sensitive positions, how we manage their risk using tractoring and transfer those one to some kind of fixed rate asset liabilities. Thank you for watching. Hope you